Hello fellas. Welcome back to Top 5 Choices. This is Haley from Top 5 Choices, and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I am going to do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best robot vacuum and mop combos, 2022. After doing proper researches, we came to the conclusion that meets the best in terms of overall. Kindly leave a like if you find this helpful, and I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications if you haven't. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use it for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. We'll be back with more videos. A few years ago, I predicted that every robot vacuum would have its own cleaning station. The stations have arrived, and they keep getting taller. The X1 Omni's tower stands almost 2 feet high, 17 inches wide, and 17 inches deep. We have a 2,000 square foot downstairs, and the only place I could find to put it was directly in the center of my house, in the kitchen next to the trash can. The vacuum itself is a pretty standard 4 inches tall, able to fit under the sofa with ease. It comes with 2 side brushes and 2 mopping attachments that you can easily detach and reattach. Inside the tower are 2 water bins, one for clean water and one for dirty mopping water, and space for a 3-liter disposable dust bag for the vacuum's auto-empty function. You'll need the auto-empty function because the dust bin in the body of the vacuum is a relatively small 0.4 liters. Most robot vacuums I've tried have 0.6-liter capacity or more. Instead, the X1 Omni's body houses Ecovacs, possibly overbuilt, but more on that later, camera, microphone, and navigation system. Ecovac's proprietary navigation system is called True Mapping, which combines 2 navigation techniques. AIVI, Ecovac's AI-powered camera vision system, identifies common household objects. True Detect 2.0 uses laser scanning to create a 3D map of your house. It also has an onboard speaker, so you can talk to your family from your robot vacuum. Yes, you read that right. And rather than tackling the complicated matter, pun intended, of integrating with third-party smart speakers, the X1 Omni has its own voice assistant named Jico. Ecovacs also offers the X1 Plus, which has an auto-empty station but no cleaning station. The D-Bot surprised me a lot, but the first shock came when I initiated quick mapping. With nearly every robot vacuum, accurately mapping the cleaning area takes a while. It's usually 3 to 5 cleans, or a week where you have to stay home while it's cleaning to pick everything off the floor and be on hand to maneuver the robot around unforeseen obstacles. The iLife ShineBot W400 and the iRobot Braiva Jet 240 side by side, it's hard to believe they share a common purpose. The Braiva Jet 240 has a small footprint and more closely resembles a child's toy. Meanwhile, the iLife ShineBot W400 is tall, bulky and dressed in black with dark gray accents. Make no mistake, this robot is here to clean. The iLife ShineBot W400 measures 11.5 by 11.1 by 4.6 inches and tips the scale at 7.72 pounds empty. It looks more like a typical robot vacuum than the 6.7 by 7 by 3.3 inch rectangular iRobot Braiva Jet 240. The W400 cleaning behemoth is nearly twice as tall as a regular robot vacuum. The additional height allows for 2 onboard water chambers, one for clean and one for dirty water. The ShineBot W400 is essentially 2 large pieces that snap together where the microfiber brush roll meets the magnetized scraper squeegee on the bot's undercarriage. 2 wheels jut out slightly on either side of the scraper. A very small nose wheel guides it forward. The lower piece houses the motor, battery and brush roll, while the upper piece houses the 2 water tanks, the squeegee and a small, red filter vent. Along the top of the iLife ShineBot W400, a silver button proclaiming clean is placed front and center, flanked by a mode button on the left and an I button on the right. As you might expect, the mode button switches between 4 cleaning patterns: area, path, spot and edge. The I button replays voice alerts issued by the machine. There's also a silver eject button for separating the 2 pieces and a silver carrying handle. The iLife ShineBot W400 cleans using only clean water combined with a roller brush and a stiff rubber squeegee. Whereas the iRobot Braiva Jet 240 pads include a water-activated cleaner, the W400 relies on good old-fashioned robotic elbow grease. I was pleasantly surprised with the bot's results using just water. The dirty water tank captured way more dirt than I even thought was on my floors. The DreamBot W10 is the first robot vacuum from the brand that sports a D-shaped design, similar to that of the Nito D8, complete with a plastic bumper that surrounds the flatter side of the appliance. Measuring 13.14 by 12.36 by 4.15 inches, it's one of the larger robot vacuums on the market, and its height meant it struggled to get under furniture with low clearance in our tests. The glossy white robot vacuum features 3 buttons on the top that start and stop cleaning, activate the spot cleaning mode for intense areas of debris, and enable the vacuum to return to the base station to recharge its battery. It also has a LiDAR sensor, which is a 3 inches wide by 0.5 inches high disc that sits on top of the appliance at the back. Flip the W10 over and you'll find 2 wheels and a swivel wheel on its underside, which help the robot vacuum to work its way around your home. There's a brush bar, too, along with a side brush that can help sweep dirt from crevices into the vacuum's path and 2 5-inch mopping pads. Under the hood you'll find the LiDAR scanner, which, with the ability to map up to 3 different levels of your home, ensures the robot vacuum knows exactly where it is through cleaning to choose a logical path around your home. As mentioned, the robot vacuum offers 4 levels of suction, 3 cleaning modes and a 15 fluid ounces dust canister. Also bundled in the package is a docking station that charges as well as empties dirty water from the appliance, and which cleans the mopping pads. It features 2 4.2 quart tanks, one for fresh water and one for dirty water, and comes in the same glossy white finish as the robot vacuum itself. However, measuring 14.76 by 15.75 by 16.9 inches, the docking station takes up a fair amount of space. The DreamBot W10 did a good job of collecting fine dust, cookie crumbs and larger debris, including cereal, from both hard floors and carpets when used on the 2 highest suction levels. However, on lower suction, the robot vacuum did require several passes to collect all of the fine dust. On thick pile carpet, it even missed some nuggets of cereal completely. Capable of mopping as well as vacuuming hard floors, the W10 also impressed with its scrubbing action, successfully removing tough stains, including Coca-Cola that had dried onto the hard floor, as well as fresh dirt. The robot vacuum can be used in either mopping or sweeping mode, although the mopping pads must be removed to ensure the RoboVac only vacuums. There's a combined cleaning mode that utilizes both functions. We were impressed that when mapping out our home, the robot vacuum was able to sense the areas of carpet and wouldn't enter those zones when set to mopping only or combination cleaning. The Robot T10 Plus is a fully automated robot vacuum that can empty its own dustbin, increase its suction power when detecting carpets, and return to the charging base when it is running low on battery. It is equipped with advanced features such as a smart navigation system and high suction power, which makes put it into the higher price range. The docking station of the Robot T10 Plus serves 2 functions: a charging station and a self-emptying station. The auto-empty base can automatically empty the dustbin after every round of cleaning, which is great for those who don't have time to manually empty the dustbin and those who have dust allergies. The dust bag inside the auto-empty base has a capacity of 3.3 L and can hold 45 days worth of dirt, depending on the amount of dirt it accumulates. However, it does produce a very loud noise for about 5 seconds when self-emptying, which is a common feature of auto-empty bases in general. The Robot T10 Plus is equipped with a high suction power of up to 2,700 pascals. It can easily pick up pet hairs, crumbs, and other dirt particles. This robot vacuum is also equipped with a carpet boost that automatically increases suction when detecting carpets to provide deep cleaning. Aside from vacuuming, the Robot T10 Plus can also mop. It is equipped with an electronically controlled water tank that allows you to control the dampness of the mop. There are 3 water levels that are shown in the app. The mop can easily remove light stains on the floor, but it does not provide thorough cleaning because it just drags a damp cloth across the floor. If you want a more effective mop, you can check out the Yeti Mop Station K850 Plus, which applies pressure on the floor to imitate manual mopping. The Robot T10 Plus has a long battery life that can last up to 250 minutes. Cosmetically, there's little difference between the Vac Max and the Vac Pro 2. Each has a 3D visual SLAM, simultaneous localization and mapping, sensors on top to help them map and navigate the room, and they share the same white finish with a top lid design that hides the dustbin, but there are some crucial performance differences thanks to the technology under the hood. Both models can vacuum and mop, but the Vac Pro 2's oscillating mopping system actually scrubs dirt away, while the Vac Max uses the more conventional robot mop method of dragging a damp cloth across the floor. The Vac Pro 2 also deftly avoids collisions with shoes, toys, and other small items on the floor. The VacMax struggles to skirt around even the biggest obstacles. Setting up the VacMax is a simple process done through the Yeti app. You scan the QR code under the vacuum's lid, and the app then finds your Wi-Fi and prompts you to log in. Once it's connected, the vacuum has to run a complete cleaning cycle to build a map of the room. Oddly, the app doesn't show you map building in real time. Instead, it just displays a message that reads, "Cleaning in progress." It's important to clear your floor of any clutter before running the VacMax or it may get stuck. That's true of any robot vacuum, of course, but the VacMax had a higher propensity for getting ensnared by small items than other vacuums I've tested in the same room. Some big items were problematic, too. I finally had to remove a pedestal fan from the room after several collisions, suggesting that the VacMax couldn't figure out a way to get around it. These constant pauses stretched the first cleaning cycle of my downstairs level, which typically takes about 30 minutes for a robot vacuum to cover, to more than an hour. Once you have a complete map, you can label rooms and set virtual boundaries to keep the VacMax out of areas you don't want it to clean.